Hello friends and knife nerds. Let's take a closer look at the Brown Knives Raptor version 2. This is an eKnives exclusive and it's on sale at eKnives right now for $250. And for this beautiful knife, that's a nice deal. I really like the aesthetic that they went with here. The natural micarta inlay, the titanium coloring is awesome. Micarta's sick. I mean, it's not especially grippy. It probably gets a little grippy when it gets wet, but it's so perfectly inlaid. Like you almost can't even tell like a surface change difference here. Like the type between the titanium and the micarta. It's only on the one side. Let's see right there, Brian Brown. That is his symbol. Nice titanium pocket clip. Not a ton of flexion there, but it does go over the hem. I have tried it. It may be a little tougher with some bigger hems. The aesthetic here is beautiful. It's a very kind of narrow in the center profile, but let me deploy this. Thumb studs are your method. There's a little pivot loop in there. Very nice. I dig it. I like it. Brian Brown does some amazing knives. And this OEM is Riot. So it is made in China, but it is well made in China. Black titanium. Is that titanium? Yes, that is titanium backspacer. And then the blade is made of M390 steel with a tumbled PVD coating. A beautiful grind on this knife. And feels hollow. I'm pretty sure, yes, that is a hollow grind. Nice hollow grind. The swedges look sick. This knife shape is beautiful, and it's also comfortable and practical. The underhand grabs that jimping right there, and then when you go on top with your index finger, it lays perfectly into that ramper, indent, whatever you'd like to call it. If you want to choke up, you get right up on that clip point and you make some nice controlled cuts. But the aesthetic is the name of the game here. The action's good. It's not the deployment, really well placed thumb studs. So I mean, that thing launches. The deployment is not amazing. It's not bad. It's just not, the deployment is good, excuse me. It's just the shut, the false shut isn't where I would like it, but it's still good. As you can see, it's still good. It's just takes a little extra click. The look on point. The blade design, beautiful. The flats and the swedge and the hollow grind look sick. I love the entire look with the black, the titanium, the darker titanium, and that natural micarta inlay. The tumbled PVD looks nice. It's got that kind of worn look to it a little bit. The knife is nice and sharp right out of the box. Frame lock, as you can see here, very nice lockup, just about perfect. eKnives is an awesome store, folks. If you don't shop at eKnives, I highly recommend checking them out. They have some super cool knives over there. A lot of them are very expensive. That's the only thing. It's not like Blade HQ where they have a fine mix of everything. Most of their knives are premium, pretty much all of them. They have some cheaper Kershaws and things like that in there. But the sales, when they have them, are really nice. Some beautiful knives. This thing is usually $350. I got it for $250, and I'm really happy with it. It's an eKnives exclusive version. I think there's a Raptor 3 out, if I'm not mistaken. I would love to see it. So, yeah, action good. False shut, not amazing, but it's a Riot OEM. It's a beautiful design. Very handsome knife right there. Let me give you some practical information here, folks. M390 steel, remember, and then blade length, we're looking at 3.5 inches, and then overall, we're looking at 7.75 inches in total length. Let me get a weight for everyone. See what we're dealing with here. 3.39 ounces. That is a nice weight for this knife. I really like the price of this beautiful knife. $250 gets you some nice quality knifing right here. Awesome blade shape, super comfortable to use. Great designer. Brian Brown makes some of the best USA made knives in my opinion. I just can't afford most of them. But, you know, maybe one day when I win the lottery or I get that, you know, big time raise I'm hoping for. Till then, it's OEM. Beautiful, beautiful knife though. Nice work from Brian Brown Knives, and Riyadh, of course. Riyadh, one of the top OEMs in China. They are, when you hear Riyadh, you go, okay, I'm looking at something nice here. This is going to be a sweet knife. But beautiful knife. I want to know what you guys think. Let me give you a quick comparison here. Bring out some of the rags, some of the normies, the shaman, the bug out, everything pivot to pivot. This is a 7.5 inch knife, 7 3/4 inch knife, and an 8-inch knife. So you can kind of see it falls nicely in the middle of those. But yeah. Ooh, beautiful knives, all three. Brian Brown Raptor V2. A nice one to add to my collection. Been carrying it for 2 days. I am a fan. Feels great. So, friends, knife nerds, let me know what you guys think. Do you have any Brian Brown knives? I'd love to talk to people who have some of his USA made stuff, and how much you like it. Do you have any of his OEM things out of China? Let me know. I'm curious. And I'll talk to you in the comments.